Welcome to an overview of plate load testing in the QEST platform. As with most field tests, the field technician opens the work order on which the work will be performed and adds a new workflow for the incremental plate test. This adds the necessary documents to the work order to guide the technician through their data entry. The first phase of the workflow requests data that will identify the test, such as the responsible technician, the material being tested, and the location of the test. The second phase is data entry for the test itself, which begins with the entry of preparatory data defining the test, such as the maximum pressure to be applied as well as the seating load. Selecting the plate being used will import the diameter and mass of the plate from its calibration records for use in the test. Similarly, selecting the jack will also import the mass. Selecting the load cells and displacement gauges will import any required conversion factors that are needed to calculate force in kilonewtons and displacements in millimeters from the entered readings. The worksheet can also handle displacement readings increasing or decreasing with increasing settlement. After entering the reaction load, if performing an incremental test, the worksheet can automatically create load stages based on the maximum load per the recommendation in BS 1377. After the preparation data, initial offset readings can be entered. If the gauges are zeroed, then the initial readings can all be left as zero. At this stage, the technician begins to enter settlement readings. The field technician will be presented with a recommended load to apply based on the desired pressure and mass of equipment in use for each load stage. If, at any point, the average settlement for the last readings within a load stage is not within 0.02 millimeters of the last average, the user is warned and can add a new row of readings to continue measuring the settlement. Once the test has been completed, the user can elect to take a sample for completing a moisture content test on the same material and, if desired, calculate an equivalent CBR value for the material. The resultant charts are generated and shown to the user in real time as data entry occurs. As with any other field test, it is possible to upload images and photos related to the test. These photos can come from device storage or, if using a mobile device, be directly captured by the camera. The data entered on the workflow is used to automatically generate an incremental plate test report, which can be reviewed and distributed to recipients. This includes any images that were uploaded to the test. The plate testing workflow supports multi-cycle tests, and equivalent CBR values can be calculated for each cycle. There also exists a separate workflow for equivalent CBR by plate test with slightly different business rules. To remove paper from your plate testing workflows, contact QEST today.